Man, it's a gorgeous day. It's been gorgeous this entire month of October, but today I wanted to make a short video about the book that me and my brother Otto are writing. Um, this isn't the book's purpose is to bring health and healing of the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the metaphysical, and combine it all into a book for posterity, for our children and everyone that's walking around right now and then those after to use to help them, because we all deserve to know how to be able to heal ourselves and stay in a state of health and not have to depend on the medical industry, the pharmaceutical industry, to do so, and to live much longer than we currently do right now. And the only way, I mean, I've talked about before about superpowers returning, like these powers that we used to have before that they talk about in ancient stories. And the only way you'd even hope to have a chance of getting some of those would be as if your temple was in a really good state. And a lot of people's is not like that. So anyways, that's the point of this book. And it's definitely not about the money, but it's not like it's going to be too, because there's this fine line, right, where it's got to be, if it's too cheap then people don't respect it, but it's also definitely not going to be too expensive. It's going to be, I mean, we're going to use numerology, gematria to whether you believe in that or not, but it's a real thing. Numbers do matter, but to help choose a number, but it won't be anything crazy, and it'll be fair, because it's more about getting it into everyone's hands. And I'm going to send so many copies to so many people that I know that I've talked to about it already, but the idea is just to get it out and get it known. And we're very excited to just finally put almost 10 years of work of studying into a book and be able to share that and just have it all in one spot. I mean, that's a really long time, and it's something that we can be proud of. So no, the book's not done yet. Yes, I'm not just saying the idea of writing a book. No, we're in the process of writing the book, written several chapters, and it's really, really exciting and motivating. It feels like I'm being, like, whenever I write, I'm like, I feel like I'm guided, like, because I'm like, I have my outline that I've already written up, and then I'll just start, and then before I know it, like an hour and a half later, I'll be like, I wrote all that? I wrote that? It seems really good. I don't know how that happened. And this always happens around like after midnight or 1 a.m. Then that's when it starts, and it'll go to like 2 or 3 in the morning. Like any other time of the day, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. I'm sure it's different for everybody, but that's just how it's been for me. I figured I'd explain a little bit about that. And people say you got to take like writing classes and all this junk. It's like, you just got to really want it. I mean, I want it to be the best, no shortcuts, pour everything into this book and do the very best I can. There's no rush. That's such an important thing, to not have a rush, not have a timeline. So that makes you sometimes even want to get to it more, but just be able to take it on your own time, because there is no rush for it to be done. But to put a timeline on it, I mean, it would probably be finished sometime by this year, if not the very beginning of next year. But I don't think it'll be that long. It's not going to be a super long book. It's not going to be like a 300-page book, because who wants to read a 300-page book? I mean, it's about getting the point across, consolidating, but telling all that there needs to be. So I've seen a lot of books talk about just health and then talk about just philosophy. So I just kind of wanted to bring them, me and my brother, obviously, want to bring that together and marry them together, because they are connected. And you can't have a super healthy temple both physically, mentally, metaphysically, spiritually, everything, without combining the two. And they're all connected. Everything's connected. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today.